Hello and welcome. You are watching a recording that covers the content delivered in the latest release of our workflow management software, Skelta BPM 2017 R2, Update 1. This is Dirk Kosian speaking. I am part of AVEVA's portfolio team and responsible for our batch and BPM software products. This release is a continuation of the journey we started before. We have been focusing on developing key functionality required for and requested by our number one customers. Here are the details. Our mobile application, WorkTask Pro, has been updated to support SaaS token handling to enable secured communications between the BPM server and the mobile application. To be able to cover specific use scenarios provided by these number one clients, we updated the system so that it provides a configurable hierarchical list control so that users can build optimized turnaround solutions. A new slider control. An updated attachment control allowing to take pictures and videos to be saved to a physical location. A new chart control that can be tied to a lookup. Partial synchronization, meaning the system sends and receives delta content, such as changes made to the forms once it's online. Background synchronization to deliver content to the server that was created during offline operations once the device reconnects. And last but not least, search and filter functionality for the mentioned use cases. Packages is another area where we have major changes to announce. Workflows that are using MES transaction activities are now fully supported in packages. The video here shows the steps executed by a user to import a process containing such activities and how you can verify that its configuration is correctly transferred to the target system and how they are being made available to a user. Then there is a new password control that allows being used at package runtime initialization. And finally, package versions are getting automatically migrated when the system is migrated from an earlier to the latest version. InTouch OMI is getting significant traction in the market, and so it was important to us to provide an initial set of controls that you can use in the context of Skelta BPM. The inbox and the fill form control. To start with, the user must import the package that comes as part of the Skelta BPM connector for system platform. At the end of the import, the user configures a gateway object to facilitate the communication between Skelta BPM and the application server. We then create an application that contains two panes, each of the panes containing, here at the left, the fill form application, and in the right hand, the inbox or work item list application. The video here speaks for itself, as you can see the users configuring the properties with meaningful context, including XML input variables, and so on. Now let's take a look at the runtime behavior. You can see once the form is submitted, a new work item arrives in the user's inbox. As always, we have a boatload of functionality consolidated under what we call continuous improvement. For example, to help with engineering efficiency, workflows and forms can now be published and unpublished altogether. Therefore, the user simply selects all the artifacts he wants to work with at once. Or leveraging the latest Microsoft SQL Server functionality on table partitioning to ease the burden on heavy loaded systems by differentiating active and passive data. Also, on customers' demand, work items can be forwarded now to a group of administrators so that processes can be taken care of in absence of the originally assigned actor. There are many things I could not mention here. Please help me in celebrating the team that successfully completed the development cycle in time and on budget. Thank you for watching.